This is the sweetest latte I've had in a minute. And that's my fault. That is my fault. Hello friends. So I know typically what we do every other Sunday is we go and we try out a coffee shop. Or rather, we try a fun latte at a coffee shop. However, this week has been a lot. Had a lot of highs and lows, and it's been very mentally and physically exhausting for me. No, and really, instead of doing the easier video, which is to just go get a cup of coffee and then sit in my car and talk, I wanted something that always makes me feel better, and that's a bouquet of flowers. I hope you enjoyed watching me make my latte. I will say I put way too much creamer in. I was staring at the viewfinder instead of the actual cup, and as soon as I shut off the camera and looked in the cup, I was like, oh no. What I should have done was not pour all of the creamer into my coffee, but where's the fun in that? Welcome back, friends. I have had this idea for putting flowers in like little tiny test tubes and then hanging them up from my ceiling like a chandelier for maybe a year or two now. So as of right now, I don't know what to do with my dried out flowers. So these test tubes I've had for years, and this is like hoarding OCD nonsense, if I'm going to be honest with you. They were in a tea set from Trader Joe's that someone gifted to me that I was like, oh, I'm going to want to do something with these. And like I said, psychotic. I've held on to these for maybe 8 years now. Like, knowing that one day I was going to do something crazy with them. And then for a couple of years now, I was like, oh my God, this is the thing. So when I bought these flowers, I bought them at sort of like a farmer's market type store. So I got to pick flowers, and ultimately it came out to be, I think, $24. Yeah. And so much flowers. Like, honestly, if I weren't crazy, I could have probably made like 3 actual bouquets with that. So it's kind of cool if you want to like make your own bouquet of flowers. Obviously, you need to give 2 away or just be bougie. You know, a little bougie never hurt nobody. Just treat yourself and put them, I guess, in different places in your house. But I live in an apartment, so I guess one in the bedroom, one in the living room, one in the dining room table. So my original vision was I take string and tie it around the test tubes and then hang them up from the chandelier. IKEA, by the way. But anyway, I didn't know. So when I originally tied the string on and I held it up, it was very obvious that the flowers were going to fall out because I guess gravity, right? Like, it's top heavy and it wants to topple over. So didn't think that through. Don't know how to work around that. But I like it. I had extra of those little flowers, so they went on top like a halo, and that's super pretty. Love that. There were some of these, and like, that like made me sad, but I think it was supposed to be a dozen roses for $10, and there was far more than a dozen in there. So when I see like these little tiny, I don't know what to do with these. I have an idea what to do with these, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. I have 3. I have 3 of them. Ooh, cute. Yeah, so I have an idea of what I want to do with that, I guess. I put those little tiny white flowers up top like a halo because I had extra, and it does make it look fuller. But you'll see. I filmed it. You'll see it. No worries. See, maybe my problem wasn't necessarily the red. Maybe it was too much white. No, I don't know. I think, but I really like daisies, and I don't know that these are technically daisies or not, the white ones, but they are still pretty. Like I said, isn't that crazy that like I had for $24 you can buy just a regular bouquet at the grocery store, at a florist or whatever, or you can do the shenanigans that I did plus a regular bouquet. I'm gonna be honest, when I was making the test tube chandelier, I forgot that I had purchased the sunflowers, which is fine because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it works without the sunflowers, but this is beautiful. She's beautiful. You know, I think sunflowers I don't know why I think of them as an autumn flower. That's not right. They're definitely a summer flower. I've definitely only ever seen them in the summer. Let me know what you think about the red. Is it, we should have did maybe a lighter pink? Do you think we should have did purple? Do you think we should have did blue? I don't want to overwork it. Or do you think it's too much white? Should we change out the white daisies for maybe a different color daisy? Where are my color theorists at? I don't hate it. I love her actually. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. I don't know why, but I did not think I was going to have enough to do this. I promise you, when I walked out of that farmer's market with all of the flowers, I was just grinning ear to ear. I was in such a bad mood to literally just like, thank you. I deserve these. They're so pretty. So, I love you. Are you feeling a little funky? You do some cereal cleaning like your girl did, or get you some flowers like your girl did. Alright, well, I love you. On to the next project. I don't know what I did with my scissors. Love you. Love you. I picked these for you. However, this week has been very tumultuous. Nope, that's not a word. And this was something that was introduced to me by a very toxic person, so silver lining people. Whatever. She's not watching. This is one of those projects where my mom's either going to absolutely love it or she's going to think, that's weird, Jen. It's weird. I grew them myself. And she's like, snort a flower. That's okay. Could you imagine? What if you just snorted? Why am I like this? I like immediately went like, if you could snort flowers and then immediate serotonin. And I'm like, that's just drugs. Something wrong with me. This also kind of goes with my vibe because I'm disgustingly pale, if I'm going to be honest with you. No, you wouldn't want to do that. No. We got flowers instead. Like I said, your girl needed some extra serotonin this week. I think she paled out a little bit, but purpley be purplin'. I should say she was toxic to me. I don't know who she is in real life. That's none of my business. But I like her. She's pretty. This is actually just a fun little activity. It's good for de-stressing. It's good for the skin. I don't know. I'm such a creep. I know this is going to be a little late Sunday for this to come out for my typical schedule that's usually before noon, especially since it's a coffee video. I like to do like a morning crafts and morning coffee with Jennifer Mayle. But I'm sorry. I know it's late. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I love you. Part of my brain was like, take a week off. I'm like, no, I have 30-ish people that watch my videos regularly that I'm like, that's like a classroom of kids, a classroom of silly people that all watch me. I don't know what to do with these.